of a little girl named Sallie now roams free, but Sallie often doesn't play nice.
What was that?
There's definitely something in this home, and it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly.
So we're gonna use St. Michael's prayer protection, pretty much standard across the board, anytime you're dealing with possibly demonic stuff.
There's been tons of reports, mainly by men, who experience being scratched.
Oh my gosh, okay, no.
Tonight's adventure takes us to Atchison, Kansas, where we will spend the night at a demon house. Now, many people have gone to this house and claim to have been attacked by a demon. Now, the story involves a 6-year-old little girl, and we'll get into that later, but the biggest question is, why does this thing attack? The haunting in this house was apparently so severe that the last owners moved out because of what they were experiencing inside of the home.
Now I'll tell you, the vibe inside of this place is very unsettling. I don't know if it's because my brain is wanting it to be that way, or if there's something truly inside that gives off this evil vibe. But what do you think, Savannah?
It definitely feels weird, and just going in to put our stuff down and everything, I didn't like the way it felt, and it's just got that creepy haunted house vibe to it already, and now that it's dark, I'm really scared.
Are we dealing with a little girl spirit, or could we be dealing with something much darker?
All right, let's talk Sallie House. So this place is in Atchison, Kansas, and it's just a normal looking little house from the outside. But it's been called one of the most haunted homes in the country. And when you dig into the history of this place, you kind of start to see why. So here's the basic story that people will always tell about this house. There was a little girl named Sallie, 6 years old, who got really sick. Her mom brings her to the house because back then, doctors worked out of their homes. And the guy living here, believed to be Dr. Charles Finney, decides to operate. But here's the messed up part. He supposedly cut into her before the anesthesia kicked in. She screamed, panicked, and died right there on the table. And that's where the legend starts. Except there's no real historical record of a Sallie, no death certificate, no grave, and no proof she ever existed. So already that raises a huge question. If she wasn't real, then who or what is haunting the place? Now here's where it gets even weirder. In the 1990s, a couple named Tony and Deborah Pickman moved in. They had a baby, and stuff immediately started going off the rails. Scratches on Tony, lights turning on and off, and their dog refusing to go into certain rooms. They even had toys moving by themselves. Deborah said she felt a protective energy, like something wanted to keep her baby from whatever was in the house, and this is a sentiment that she carried off until they moved out. Then you've got the basement, and let me just say this. If horror movies taught me anything, it's that nothing good ever happens in the basement. There are rumors that satanic rituals were done down there. Candles, symbols, animal sacrifices, the whole nine. A lot of investigators say the energy down there feels different from the rest of the house, like heavier, way more malevolent. Now let's separate the folklore from what we do know. The house was definitely owned by the Finney family for years. There was a doctor that worked out of the home, so that part does check out. There's also decades of reported paranormal activity within the home. We're talking EVPs, shadow figures, cold spots, physical attacks, the whole nine. It's not just one family saying this. It's multiple people across decades with no real reason to make it up. So here's where my head's at after researching all of this and actually going to the house. What if the Sallie spirit isn't a spirit at all? I think there's a real chance this could be an egregore. If you've never heard that term, it's basically a thought form. It's created when a group of people focus enough belief, fear, or energy on an idea. And that idea becomes something real. Not flesh and blood real, but spiritually and energetically real. Think about it. For decades, people have poured fear, trauma, and obsession into this place. Paranormal teams, TV shows, Ouija boards, seances, all of it feeding the same story. The Sallie identity could have just been the mask, something created by our own collective energy. And if that's true, then whatever's haunting this place might not just be a ghost. It could be something born from us, something we made, which honestly is kind of more terrifying. We broke this investigation into 3 sections: the upstairs, the main floor, and the basement. And yeah, I know, the basement is where all the worst stuff supposedly happens, so obviously I saved that part for last, because why not mentally scar myself on camera? So the final question is, what if this haunting isn't a spirit? What if it's something we created over decades of fear and obsession? An egregore, a thought form, a manifestation built by belief. If that's true, then this thing doesn't just haunt people, it feeds off the attention.
Before we get started in the investigation, we're going to go around with a K2 meter and see if there's any kind of EMF bleed happening in the house. 1, this will help us find if there's any EMF hotspots, but 2, it'll help us rule out some electronics from being a part of our evidence tonight. So I have my phone in my pocket just to give you an example of what it looks like when it's picking up a signal of something. So we're going to start down here and just do a walk around and see if we get any blips that we should not be getting. I know a lot of folks don't do this, but I think it's a big part of being an investigator is trying to find logical reasoning on why stuff's happening sometimes.
Look how creepy.
Yeah, don't remind me. Well, let's go up here and see if there's any kind of readings. This room feels different.
Yeah, it does feel a lot different in here. This is Sally's room, right?
This is where a lot of people have had interactions with whatever this entity named Sally is. We're not getting any readings in here.
That's good.
Again, I want to make sure that if something sets off our equipment.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Could have been the floor, maybe?
Maybe. It sounded like there was a step, like, behind me.
Huh. So there is a story with this room. They do tours here quite a bit. And there was a little girl that wandered off on the tour. Family couldn't find her. They find her in this room. And she said she was playing with another little girl. And she was the only living little girl in the room. So people theorize, could she have been playing with Sally?
In this room.
In this room. Nothing's giving us a reading though.
I'm sorry, let me know below. Could you sleep in this bed with the way it's placed?
I don't like the feng shui of this room.
That freaks me out. I don't like that.
It kind of looks like an operating table.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
Which, with the history of this house,
is kind of
weird. The thing with the entire story with her is it's so hard to find documentation. So could it be lore? Could it just be a legend? I don't know.
Yeah.
But so many people have heard and told that story now that I feel like if you believe in tulpas or egregores, you can create an entity.
You hear that? There was something behind me.
Sally? So, since we're not getting any EMF readings up here, I think that's a good sign. I do feel off up here.
I do too, and especially hearing the footstep behind me.
Yep.
And we just heard something else.
I feel like this is a good place to start. All right, so we're going to grab a few pieces of equipment, and we're going to go into Sally's room and start our investigation.
I was thinking that I would prefer to do a protection prayer, even though that's something we don't normally do. I just feel like I want to do that tonight.
Okay. I got a few that we could do, so let me pull those up really quick and I'll do that before we get started. So we're gonna use St. Michael's Prayer Protection. It's a really pretty much standard across the board anytime you're dealing with possibly demonic stuff. So we don't know what we're dealing with tonight, but
nervous.
We're gonna use this one. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. Amen.
Amen.
There you go. Now we can start investigating.
Now we're protected.
Okay, so we have our equipment set up here. I just have to turn on our music box to calibrate it. But something that people have caught here at the Sallie House is a ball going down the stairs. So that has fresh batteries.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're in Sally's room and we're gonna try and make contact and assume it's the little girl. I'm not starting this investigation. Is that you?
No, it sounded like bells.
Yeah, I'm not starting this investigation believing it's a demon, but we're keeping that in mind.
Oh, you said people have caught a ball going down the stairs.
Yeah, so we have one
put a ball on the
stairs. Yeah.
Right over there.
I'm calling out to any spirits in this home to come forward and speak with me. My name is Kalani.
I'm Savannah.
And we've heard a lot of
What?
We've heard a lot of stories about some of the things that have happened in here. We know that there was a family that had to move out of this place because they were getting attacked by something they couldn't see.
No.
That's not what the news says.
No, that is not what the news says.
The Pickman family lived here, and something here attacked Tony Pickman. So we're calling out to anything that could still be here to speak with us tonight and set the record straight on who or what you are. Would you be willing to answer some questions for us? What was something knocking?
That wasn't you?
No.
Yes.
Holy shit. What was that?
It sounded like, was it the glass?
It sounded like something went.
We're on the second floor, so it's not like someone could just like...
I really don't like the way it feels up here.
There's a very weird energy in the air. It's very stale and almost oppressive.
It feels heavy, like my chest feels very heavy.
Are you a little girl named Sally? There's these pink lights on the ground that if you walk through them, the hope is that we can see you.
Hey, I just saw something in the hallway that looked like a cat ball.
I don't have any cats.
But there's not a cat ball there.
Or are you a demon? A lot of people think you're a demon, posing as a little girl.
I feel like I can't breathe.
It could just be psychological.
I know, I think I'm freaking myself out, but I feel like I can't breathe.
There's this little music box here, and if you walk in front of it, we can hear you. If the kids...
Yes.
Okay. And you mentioned the kid's toy, and it's right by the kid's toy.
All right, Sally. Would you rather us be outside of your room to speak with you? If that's what you need, we'll stay out here.
I feel lightheaded.
This used to be the master bedroom. So this is where the Pickman stayed.
Yeah.
And then he was getting attacked.
Yeah.
And then I think the final straw was he said something like, it felt like someone was trying to push him down the stairs. All right.
What was that?
Was it the doorbell?
It sounded like the doorbell.
It was very faint.
What was that? What the heck?
I'm gonna try not to. I'm trying not to freak out here. I mean, it could be a person.
That sounded just like a doorbell.
Let's see.
There's nobody out here.
Before someone accuses us of having like a third person out here, we've been live like how many days this week? It's just me and Savannah. So it could just be someone messing with us because they see the truck or something.
Where would I guess they could have ran, but like there's nobody here.
Let's see if that's what it is. Hang on.
Said no.
That's it.
That is exactly it. Do it again. That is exactly it. No way. No way. No way.
I'm gonna say maybe it was a person because it is outside, but the fact that we walked into that room, come on.
Well, that's a first.
The thing is though, this is a very popular house here. The truck's out there. People have messed with me times before.
That's creepy.
I'm just saying it could be, you know what I mean? Not saying it's not paranormal, but I'm saying it's also very likely it could just be a person.
Did we just make a big mistake?
Yeah, like what if something was trying to come in? We've had that happen in the past.
We had. That's what
where
my
we opened the door.
Just went to, is before we've opened the door and then feel like we let something in. Now I feel even worse.
You just sit.
It said yes. It said yes. It said yes. It said yes. See, I'm telling you, we shouldn't have done that.
I don't like this house. I'm gonna get SPI running. Okay, Sally, demon, doorbell ringer. I'm inviting all of you to come forward to speak with me. This house makes me uneasy. Like, I don't know if you can see, but...
It does me too, and I just told you that my armpits are sweating, like bad. I'm not feeling too good. The epic said yes.
Ooh.
What? Your eyes?
Feels like I'm gonna throw up. Something's not right in here.
You okay?
Yeah, my
Your eyes are watering.
Like that, you know how you get that?
Okay, well go out of this room. Don't stay in here if you feel like I'm gonna get sick. It gives me like the chills over my whole body up here.
Sally, you wanna move something? Did you have an emergency?
Yes.
surgery.
That was instant.
I'm so sorry if that's the way that you went.
That
I know
had to
that
be
your
traumatic.
anesthesia didn't set in, and that's a very painful thing to go through. I offer my sympathy, whatever that's worth to you, I don't know. Is all that negative pain and energy what keeps you here?
Yes.
No way.
Okay.
That's understandable.
Are you trapped in this house? Are you not able to leave? It's just so sad to think about. If
I
something...
can't even
Yes.
think. I can't even think about the trauma of going through something like that.
Like, if that story is real.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, but if.
But if, that's a horrible way to go out.
Horrible.
Appendicitis, 6 years old, and you're getting operated on in
While
this
you're
house.
awake.
While you're awake and while you can feel everything.
Can't imagine.
So, I'm sorry, Sally. Sally, is there something else that haunts this place with you? Something darker, something more malevolent? Many people theorize that someone did some sort of ritual in the basement, and this other thing was born from that had the ability to attack someone or harm someone.
I can feel my heart racing.
Oh! What the...
What the heck?
The moment after I start talking about a malevolent entity, the whole tripwire just went, and now 2 of the nodes are reading red, which is the highest EMF this detects. So normally I'd say maybe it's the battery, but when the battery dies in that, all of the lights go red.
Go red.
But now we just have 2. Something triggered this
I feel very.
right after we start talking about this demonic entity.
I feel very, very, very.
Are you the demon of the Sallie House?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
3 yeses.
No.
3
No,
yeses.
No. 3's not good. No. I don't feel good. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that when you enter the room, Sally leaves the room. All right, Mr. Demon. Oh, I got sweat. I got sweat going down my back.
I actually feel like I'm gonna get sick.
My balls are in my stomach. There is a music box out there that if you walk in front of it, and I'll show you how to do it. If you walk in front of this, Mr. Demon, can I call you that? If you just step in front of it like that, it will show us that you can hear me, and you can also move in front, and this can pick you up. So, I don't have a name.
What was that?
No fucking way, no fucking way, no fucking way. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit.
Kalani, I do not feel comfortable being in here. I don't feel comfortable.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sir, I would love for you to communicate with us. I have a device in my hand that you'll be able to come through and say something. We've had so many things that have started.
I actually do not feel safe. Like, I really don't feel safe.
You still have to go to the basement.
Ain't no way.
So I'm gonna have to do that alone?
Absolutely.
All right, chat, we're sending out applications for new camera woman or
What the
man
heck?
because Savannah's...
Would you want to go to the basement?
Yes, I do.
Okay, fine. If you want to go, then it shouldn't be a problem to go by yourself.
I think it's really weird how we started with what we thought was Sally. I mentioned the surgery, we get a reaction. And then I ask about the darker entity. The whole tripwire lights up. That goes off 3 times, which...
We're not even counting the doorbell.
Yeah, not even counting that. Demonic entities love to do things in 3s to mock the Trinity.
Yeah, I can't even really focus on what I can't even think about what you're saying. Like,
And the music box.
no,
Yes.
I can't. No.
We said the prayer, Savannah.
I know he said the prayer, and I believe in the prayer, but at this point in time, I'm not feeling protected. And this is giving me vibes of when we were at the Monroe house, and I had that pain. I don't like feeling like I'm being physically messed with.
Alright guys, so we're now down in the living room, and I wanted to do an Estes method session with Savannah in here because I feel like whatever's in here right now, this would be the best opportunity for us to try and speak with it. So we're gonna put Savannah in here. The living room, a lot of people have had really crazy stuff, so we're hoping that we get a taste of that tonight. But with Estes, Savannah's listening to an SB11 Pro Spirit Box and is just repeating anything that she hears in the headphones. I will be asking questions outside of the noise canceling headphones, and hopefully something will line line up. It's not guaranteed by any means, but it's a good way to eliminate listening for an answer because she has no idea what I'm asking. So we have an infrared camera set up as well, so we can get 2 angles on this Estes session. If you guys see anything that I miss in editing, please comment down below, but let's jump into it. Okay.
Hi.
Hello? Are we speaking with Sallie or are we speaking with someone else?
Dog. Running.
There's a dog running. Upstairs, you said you were a demonic entity. Is that demonic entity still present with us?
They're mocking.
They're mocking. Okay, air just kicked on.
Oh my gosh, the air turned on.
Yeah, did you feel the air?
I felt like a gust of wind. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's the air.
Okay, going back under.
What a damn joke.
What? The SPI just said, what a damn joke. Are you calling me a joke? There's gonna be someone that runs with that one.
Can I try?
What do you want to try?
Oh, it felt like something just tickled my neck.
Savannah doesn't want anyone touching her, please.
I am.
Are you the demon of this house?
I can hurt you.
Okay,
No.
well, you don't have our permission to do so.
No, I did not like that.
Were you
Silly basement.
Were you born from something done in the basement?
3.
Number 3's coming in again. Are you the reason the Pickman family moved away from this place?
More. In here.
Are you an evil entity?
There was like a very deep man's voice. I can't make out what it said though.
Show yourself. Make a loud noise. Move something. Show us your presence. Are you a demonic entity?
Oh, there was some kind of like growl, laugh kind of thing coming up. 3.
The number 3 again. Are you mocking the Trinity?
1.
Something just tapped on the window.
Oh my gosh, okay, nope. A really deep voice said open sesame and laughed.
No way. I just heard something on the window. Ooh, that makes my skin crawl. Oh boy.
Happy?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, that makes my skin crawl. I don't like that. Did we just hear you knocking on the window? Am I okay to go down to the basement? How long have you been in this home? Are you what's trapping Sallie here? That poor little spirit? Are you the reason she can't leave? I command you to speak.
Okay, another creepy deep voice.
I heard that outside of the
I don't know
headphones.
what it said.
I do not feel comfortable in here. There's a very unsettling feeling. Are you causing me to feel
I'm
this
bad.
way? You're bad. Well, show me how bad you are. Show me what you can do. I'll go down to the basement alone. I'm not afraid of you. My wife may be afraid, but I'm not afraid of you. I heard you tried to push someone down the stairs. And you...
Drop.
Yeah, you tried to drop him down the stairs. Is it safe for me to go down there alone with you?
I can do this. We'll get to know each other.
All right, you son of a bitch. You ran off Sallie. I only got to speak with her for a few minutes, and now I'm stuck with you. What is your name?
No.
What?
Something in the creepiest voice said, don't go down.
So I was just talking about going down there solo in the basement, and then you said, we'll get to know each other. And then you said...
The same voice that said, don't go down. And it said it creepy as hell. It said, we'll get to know each other. And then it said, don't go down. And I do not like that.
So you won't be joining me?
I'm done. I don't like that at all.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm done.
Like, with the
That's
whole
it.
thing?
Yeah, I'm done.
So what are you gonna do, sit in the car?
Most definitely, I'll be sitting in the car.
So let me get this straight. We make contact with what we think is a demon. And Savannah says, have fun in the basement.
Bye. I'm gone. Yeah.
I feel like if this thing was born from the rituals that rumored to have taken place here, then the basement has to be like the origin point. It has to be where this whole thing started.
You have something telling you don't go down. Don't go down.
But my name's Kalani Ghost Hunter. It's not Kalani listen to what they say. So if you've ever watched a horror movie, I am the Justin Long equivalent to a character in real life. If Justin Long is in a horror movie, that man is definitely dead. We know he's going to die. It's just like he never lives. So if I was in a horror movie with the bad decisions that I make when scary situations arise, I would be Justin Long. Savannah?
I'd be long gone. I think I'd make it.
I guess I'm going down to the basement alone. Okay, we have a REM pod set in the living room to see if we pick up anything up here while it's just me in the house. Now we're gonna go down to the basement. We're gonna do some baseline readings and see if we can make contact with, as of right now, I'm calling it a demonic entity because I don't know what else it could be. It's giving us the signs. That's scary. So I have an EMF bell down there. And it just went off, as I said. Demonic entity. Okay. Alright. Mr. Demon. I'm down here now. My name's Kalani, if you don't remember. Hello. So that bell activates off of electromagnetic fields. So right now I'm checking to see if there's any that are gonna blip on this K2. Just a little sweep. This is the burnt pentagram that people say was in the house, and there's reports of satanic rituals that took place down here. It's rumors because there is no documentation for that. If you are the demon of this home, were you born or brought here due to the rituals that took place in the space that I'm standing in? But I'm not afraid of you. I'm here to speak with you. I know my wife is terrified now, but I just want to speak with you and learn what your name is and why you're still here and what you're doing. I feel like you're very powerful. You've been able to scratch people and hurt people and cause people to move from this place. I'm gonna do a burst session right here. So if you can see this silver device in my hand, please come forward and speak into it. Try and speak as loudly and as clearly as possible. I'm gonna ask you a few questions and hopefully you give me a response. Are you the demon of the Sallie House? Are you evil in both nature or origin? Is that the REM pod? Are you on the staircase right now? Are you the demon of the Sallie House? That's kind of weird. Are you evil in both nature or origin? It's like it's answering the questions now. Is that the REM pod? Okay. Alright, I'm listening to you. So you're saying you're evil, you're saying you're a demon, but you never give up your name. And people say this pentagram right here is what brought you to this place. Can you tell me if that's the truth? Oh, fuck. The air just kicked on. I will say I'm a little on edge down in this basement. It's not the most comfortable place I've ever been. And when you know the history about the pentagram being burned there, it's not comforting, I will say. But I wanted to come down here because everything that we've had tonight has kind of led us to this point. I wish I had Savannah with me. I feel like that's the thing that I've really had to learn as an investigator, is I have to listen to my spouse, especially when she's my co-investigator. And if she's not comfortable, it's not safe to leave her in that environment, and it's not good for me to make her feel like she should be in the environment. So I've tried to get a lot better about communicating with her and letting her step away when she feels like she needs to. I feel like Savannah's very open and very empathetic and is more susceptible to have things happen to her. I hope you guys don't get too mad at her, but I want her to be safe and continue to enjoy investigating with me. So whenever she says she needs to go away, I let her go away. Alright, so I finally turned off the air because I was tired of waiting on this thing to be done. Now we can go back downstairs and talk to the demon. Demon, I can hear you again. I need a sign of your presence. Are you a demon? Do you identify as a demon? Do you report to Halphus or Beelzebub? Were you summoned here to this house through this ritual here? Okay, I just heard something step right there. Hello? I just heard a click. Could be the unit though. I'm not afraid of you. You have no power over me, but I invite you to share this space. Show me how powerful you are. It does seem like it's calming down a little bit, to be honest with you. I thought being down here would be absolutely wild, but it seems kind of quiet. Daisy, Daisy,
Give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. That song is just like a vibe. I don't know why I decided to sing that. We're gonna go out here and check on Savannah. Is she alive? Hello?
You okay?
Yeah, the air kicked on. Like, we were getting some with the dead bell, like responses, and then the air kicked on and it kind of felt like it just zapped it in a bad way. We weren't getting anything. Yeah.
Huh.
Which, I mean, it was meant to be on, but I forgot to turn it off. But did you have anything happen out here?
No, I've been watching TikTok.
Wow. So Savannah has been watching TikToks while I have been communicating with the demon.
I've been watching fridge restock videos, to be exact. Those are my very favorite, so.
Well, let's get Savannah out. Let's do our farewell and conclude this investigation. To be honest with you, before I came here today, I kind of thought this place was overhyped. I thought it was just a story, but
Do you feel that way now?
I'm actually wondering what's going on here at 508 in Atchison, because we've had a lot of stuff happen here tonight that is strange.
Yeah.
Is all of it paranormal? Probably not, but there's some things I can't figure out.
Yeah, like, I mean, the series of events, things that lined up, it's just hard to believe there's not something weird going on here.
So is it a demon? Is it a little girl? We've had answers to both saying yes.
So we don't know.
So we don't know. But if you come here and you're someone that can be affected by stuff, I would definitely say to have your guard up at this place. Not saying that anything is going to happen, but I would definitely have your guard up if you're going to be here, because you felt sick at some point.
Yeah.
I felt sick at some point, and whatever's in here has the ability to make you feel its presence. So I think this place is haunted. By what? Still not really concluded, but we had something say it was a demon, and we had something say it was Sallie. So you do with that as you will. I'm Kalani.
I'm Sav.
And this is our investigation of the Sallie House in Atchison, Kansas.